Now, see, this is why the girlies be saying do not be nice to men, because then they gonna think you want to give them some cooch. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How y'all doing? All right, let's get into Paradise, Season 2, Episode 5. All right, so in this episode, we are introduced to the man who was last seen with Terry, who we know to be a mailman. So we go through his entire backstory. We see how has the same routine. He's interacting with the same people and dogs, and he eventually makes friends with somebody online because he's playing those violent video games, and so he starts to develop a relationship with that person or a friendship with that person. And the person who we know, I believe his name is Ennis, is getting a plan together in case some crazy apocalypse stuff happen, right? Now, mind you, on his route, the mailman has been seeing this little boy who's clearly being neglected. The boy is hungry. We find out that his parents are inside just strung out child. So he develops this relationship with this boy. So then all the stuff starts to happen, and luckily they are prepared. They have a plan. So they're gathering all the supplies, and everyone is meeting in the bunker because the mailman's office is an old war room. So it's kind of insulated from all of the stuff that could possibly, come down on it. And this is where we kind of see Terry, because Bean gets out of the mail truck and he goes to her because he kind of sees her, and it's a lot going on for him, right? But he immediately grabs her hand, and this is kind of probably been foreshadowing, right? He immediately grabs her hand and kind of hides behind her when the mailman comes back to get him. The Paradise writers are actually foreshadowing to us at that very moment. So the shit hits the fan, right? So they are underground in this bunker for years. They develop a community, like everybody's getting along. The story that the mailman is telling Xavier is that his best friend Ennis betrayed them, and somehow everybody had been taken. Now, mind you, later on, we see the two ladies who end up getting engaged to each other. They ended up leaving and going to start like a little clinic with another community. They are not, because he said everybody, and they were not included in the everybody. So that his story started to fall apart then. But as we are going through these scenes, Ennis is being set up as the one who is, he's just very controlling, and he destroyed the radio system that the mailman has set up for Terry. So he's kind of being framed as the one who is the bad guy. Now, mind you, Xavier does not trust him. He would not let him hold that baby, but he would let the ladies hold that baby. And he asked him, well, why did you immediately let them hold the baby? And he was like, if Terry trusted them and let them read to this baby, then I'm going to trust them with this baby as well. Then we see Bean discovers that a community of people are on a train and they are kind of passing through. And according to the mailman, these are the people that have Terry. This is what he's telling Xavier. Lo and behold and lo, he done shot his best friend Ennis, and now he got Terry and Bean somewhere. Where you got them people at? He is so desperate and so lonely and does not want to let Terry go to Colorado to find her husband that he shoots his best friend and then blames everything on him. Now, mind you, Bean saw this, so we don't know what happened to Bean. So at this point, right, we don't know if if the mailman got him somewhere with Terry or did he run away. Like, we don't know. But what I believe is he got Terry somewhere. I know he got Terry somewhere. And this is what I say: when y'all are arguing with these people, especially men, back and forth on the internet, these are the type of people that you are arguing with. People who are lonely, they don't have no community, no family, they are just desperate for any attention. Y'all got to learn to ignore them. There really is a loneliness epidemic that makes people behave in so many different ways, but this is a way that it is manifesting in him, where it has become violent. And in a lot of the cases, it even in the real world, it becomes violent and just crazy. Now, mind you, Xavier still doesn't trust him, and I think he kind of admits to something, but not the truth, right? So I feel like Xavier still knows something isn't right with him. I feel like he knows, and he's just playing along at this point. But yeah, that is where the episode ends, where him and Xavier kind of shaking hands, and he's promising Xavier that he'll find his wife. Sir, You better not mess with Terry because Xavier does not play about that woman. Okay, so you tread lightly. Your life might already be over once he find out that you done got his wife somewhere and you've been playing in his face this entire time. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on episode 5 of season 2 of Paradise, and I'll chat with you guys in the next one. Peace.